Hey Capricorn, we are going to be doing your reading, so we're going to get right into it and see what's going on. Hermit card definitely just came out for you guys. Okay, all right. Okay, let's see what's going on. I almost want to, you know what I got to tell you? That makes me want to say there might be some like very specific messages, okay, or something like that. So, all right, let's see what's up. All right. Capricorn, what's this? The Five of Wands. All right, okay. Actually, Capricorn, you might be kind of handling chaos in a way by maybe just going within, okay, that kind of stuff. Certainly could be. So, all right, let's see. Also, perhaps there's something here that you're maybe just, I don't know, trying to, actually, I want to lean on that. I want to say you might be going within. Maybe there's chaos going on, okay, that kind of stuff. So, all right, let's see what's up. Tower's at the bottom, so there's the chaos. All right, so let's see. So you guys have the Four of Wands. This is showing up in the area of your mind, so I think there's something that you've reached a certain level with something, that kind of stuff, and I feel like that's kind of just what it is that you're thinking about, is completing something, or again, like reaching like a, maybe even, I gotta tell you, maybe there's something here that is like, you might be like, I've reached a threshold. I've reached a certain, I don't know, mark of something, that kind of stuff. And I feel like that maybe is something that you're thinking about. All right. You have the Three of Wands, and this is showing up in the area of your feelings. So I feel like there's some, well, it kind of feels like you're like, all right, now what's next? That's kind of what this feels like, actually. I don't want to say it feels like backtracking, okay, even though you do have like the Four of Wands and then the Three of Wands. Again, it just feels like you're possibly feeling like, all right, well, what's next, or what's going to come in of this, or something like that, okay? That's kind of what I'm feeling. For some of you guys, I mean, maybe there's something here that you're even celebrating the finalization of something, but I more so understand this as being like, I don't know, like meeting a certain threshold with something, okay, that kind of stuff. So, all right, let's see. You guys have the Nine of Wands, and I'm sorry, the Nine of Swords, and this is in your environment. So I feel like this is maybe going over the same thing over and over again, or being a little bit unsure about something. All right, that kind of thing. That could possibly be something here. I understand repetition. There's something about repetition going on in your environment. All right, I do understand that. I don't think you're really stressed about, like, I'm not picking up like stressful energy from you. Maybe there's something in your environment that is like providing stress, but I almost feel like this is a person, okay? So, all right, let's keep going and see. All right. Okay, so let's see. You guys have, well, I'm getting like football references. I don't know. All right, so I don't know. So let's see. You guys have the star card, and this is showing up for what you guys are, what your goal is, your desire. So I think that there's something. You know what I'm feeling? I just feel like that what you're wanting is to be like, okay, yes, I've like, this is my threshold, whatever it is, and now I feel like there's something that you're like, I want to feel healed by whatever this is, or I want to like, you know, have something get better, that kind of stuff. For some of you guys, I'll tell you something. You might even be, I want to say, manifesting something, okay, or making a wish. I want to say on behalf of somebody else here, okay, that kind of stuff. Maybe there's somebody who's going through something, or there's, you know, a stressful time, that kind of stuff. All right, this could even be okay, you know, like the, what is that called, that statue, it's like the thinker or something like that. I don't know, I'm getting that off of this energy as well. So maybe there's something that it's like, I've thought, like maybe somebody has thought about something like every way under the sun, or has thought about something so much that it's like, all right, like, you know, we got to like give that a rest, or, you know, that kind of thing. All right, that's kind of what I'm feeling here. I do think that there's something that you're, I think, wanting to feel maybe like reassured about something here, that kind of stuff with the star card. All right, and again, there just might be something here that you have the goal to heal on something, to get better about something, that kind of stuff. All right, okay. All right, star cards also giving me football references. Maybe you guys are big sport fans. I don't know. All right. Yeah, like I don't, what the heck? All right, let's keep going here. A lot of sports references, I swear to God. I'm like, what the heck? So, all right, let's see. You guys have the Eight of Swords. This is showing up as a possible issue here. Maybe feeling a little bit closed-minded, okay, that kind of stuff. I got to tell you, if this is, pretend this is a situation and not a person in your environment that maybe you've gone back and forth about, or there's like, you're feeling like maybe a lot of pressure about something here, that kind of stuff. Then I wonder if maybe the issue is feeling like kind of like locked into something. I wonder if you're like, yeah, but if I make this decision, I'm locked into that. Okay. That kind of stuff. I will also say maybe there's like a way around something, or there's like a way to kind of like get out of something, that kind of stuff. I feel constricted, or I feel like a sense of like stifled, constricted, something about that with this Eight of Swords here. All right. All right. So I don't know, maybe you guys are feeling kind of like trapped by some situation here, that kind of stuff. But it also could just be possibly, maybe there's, you know, somebody around you who's kind of like thinking more so on like a smaller scale, or is very much like, I don't know, maybe being a little bit closed-minded about something, that kind of stuff. Okay. So, all right, let's see. You're the King of Pentacles. This is showing up for your opportunity. So that's a little bit interesting. I feel like your opportunity is actually to do something that I want to say is maybe like traditional in some aspect here, that kind of stuff. Okay. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm feeling. King of Pentacles for your opportunity. I also like this with this star card energy that you guys have here, because this is comforting to me. This feels like there's just a comforting type of energy, that kind of stuff. Okay. This feels like warm, that type of stuff. That's what I'm feeling here. All right, okay, Capricorn, let's see what else is going on here. Capricorn. I wonder, I feel like you want somebody to make a decision for you, or that somebody around you is wanting you to make a decision for them, or, you know, something. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. All right, let's see. Okay. All right. All right, Capricorn. So, the Hanged Man's at the bottom. All right, so let's see what's going on. You guys, with the Four of Wands here, you guys have the Moon card. All right. God, see, and now I'm getting like, you're thinking like, whose side are you on, or whose side am I supposed to be on, or something like that. Okay. I'm also understanding that there's also some hidden meaning behind something here. Okay. I feel that's true. You're either feeling that way, or you're feeling like, okay, there's a hidden meaning, or there's a reason why this thing is this way, that kind of stuff. I don't know if you've figured that out yet, or you're just like intuitively, that's what I feel. There's something more going on here, but maybe you have not like landed completely on that. Okay. That kind of stuff. All right. I'm also understanding somebody being like, this is, I don't know, like this is too tight, or this is something like that. Again, like that, like claustrophobic, or something about that. Okay. All right. Yeah, also it could be that you're like, God, I don't know, should I take a stop here, or should I take a break here, or should I keep going? Like, you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. That's really what I'm feeling. It does feel like kind of back and forth-ish, that kind of stuff. Okay. So, all right, you have the Three of Wands, and you have it with the High Priestess, and this is showing up in the area of your feelings. So I just think intuitively that you're feeling like there's going to be some rebuttal, or there's something like, it's like, I feel like I should wait. I feel like I should wait on something. But at the same time, I feel like you're also like, but what if I wait and I was supposed to act quickly on something? You know, that I almost like understand that. It almost feels like battling like with your intuition, you know what I'm saying? That kind of stuff. We've all been there, especially if this is like something that's like really close to home, or like, you know, your emotions are totally wrapped up in it. I'll tell you, that can be a hard thing to kind of intuitively try to figure out if you're very much like emotionally, you know, connected to some situation, that kind of stuff. All right. Okay. I feel like you're expecting something. I feel like there's a sense of you feeling like this is imminent. This is going to happen. I'm expecting this, something like that. Okay. I'll also tell you something here. There might be something about like dreams. Okay. That kind of stuff, dream work, maybe daydreams, whatever the heck it is, that kind of stuff. Okay. Like visions, something about that might be something that's like kind of going on here. So, all right, you have the Nine of Swords, and you have it with the Hierophant, and this is showing up in your environment. I just feel like there is, I think this almost feels like somebody who's having a hard time with like what their inner belief system is, or this is maybe somebody who went against their belief system in some sense and is now maybe kind of like friggin' stressed out about that. Okay, that kind of stuff, that could certainly be it. There is maybe something about like maybe religious undertones, that kind of stuff. Okay, but I feel like this is really like the energy of, again, being like, is this, do I believe in this or do I not? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like something about that, like going on in your environment here. All right. Let's keep going here, Capricorn. So, all right, let's see. You guys have the Star card, and then you have it with the Emperor, and this is showing up for what you're wanting. So, all right, I kind of feel like there's something here that you're like, I need to restore myself so that I can like get my own kind of like getting stuff together, you know what I'm saying? Like, not saying like, God, like you're a mess. First of all, I am a mess. Okay. So I'll take that. I'm always a mess. That's fine. That's okay. That's just who I am. All right. But maybe there's something here that you're like, all right, you know what? Like I need to like kind of like get back on track or like get something like under control, that kind of stuff. All right. You know, certainly could be. This is like a weird, well, actually, this is not weird. I wonder if there's something that you're like maybe trying to make something more like palatable or make somebody less nervous about something, okay, that kind of stuff. Like I wonder if there's maybe somebody who's nervous about the way that you feel about them or the way that you believe about them, something about that, okay, that kind of stuff. There's something about that here. I'm not really sure. Again, I'm also getting like religious undertones. I'm not a religious person, you know, me, that's just me personally, okay, but I don't know, maybe there has something, you know what's weird? In one of the fire sign readings, I don't remember which one, but I was in the middle of reading and then I saw holy water. Or I saw like that little, like, you know, you go into a church and they have like, I want to say it's like a little gold dish of water. I don't know, like that's what I was seeing. And there was hands in it. So I was like, oh, that's holy water. So I don't know, that maybe, I don't know, maybe there's something about that. So, all right. Okay, so yeah, Star card and then this Emperor here. I do feel like there's something that you're wanting is to I want to say figure something out or to make something better, to make something more structured. Maybe you want to restructure something here, okay? That kind of thing. That could certainly be part of whatever it is. All right. Okay. And yeah, and you might be like waiting for a particular, like, I want to say percentage of something, all right? That kind of stuff. I know this is like getting kind of weird now, but I don't know. That's okay. That's all right. All right. So let's see. You guys have the Sun card, and this is showing up as what to do. So, I mean, I got to tell you, this is kind of wild. You have the Moon card, High Priestess, Hierophant, Star card, Emperor. What else do you have here? The Sun card. Yeah, like actually a lot of major arcana. And I also am seeing that you have a ton of court cards as well. Okay. So a lot of stuff, I just feel like maybe this is a really busy time or whatever you're doing now is like very much important. Okay. You might be feeling like this is like a culmination of everything, or I don't know, something like that. So I do feel like there's something here about, I want to say maybe even like leaning on the side of optimism with something, or kind of like, I want to say even being like kind of confident in something here, that kind of stuff. For some of you guys, maybe that's just what it is you're wanting to, okay, sorry, I keep wanting to say root chakra. I just don't know why here, Capricorn, but it keeps popping in my head, and it's with these two cards. So I don't know, maybe there's something about that, all right, that kind of stuff. I'm not really exactly sure what that's about, but I like kept hearing that. So all right, you have the King of Swords. This is showing up as what to avoid. So, I mean, I got to tell you, I feel like this is maybe there's an avoidance of making something like have to make sense, making something like that it's like, it's got to be completely correct or whatever the heck it is, that kind of stuff. All right, maybe this is like having a little bit of fun with something, or maybe not taking something like extremely, extremely seriously. I don't think I mean to say seriously. I think I mean to say like allowing yourself some room for like something that's feeling based as opposed to like the straight facts about something, that kind of stuff. Okay. All right. That's what I'm feeling. I gotta tell you, I also, and I'm not saying like, oh, Capricorn, like, you were going to lie about something, but I would say that if there was like that indication, or you were kind of thinking about that, I don't know that I would do that. Okay. Sun card is what to do, and then what to avoid, the King of Swords here. Okay. Definitely could be something about like, hey, avoiding, I don't know, again, I don't want to say taking something too seriously, but it's like, I don't know, like allowing room for something, allowing room for something that maybe like logic doesn't exactly make sense, or there's not like a crystal clear answer. But really, what I'm but in that same way, I just feel like there's somebody. I feel like there's somebody around you that it's like you should not, well, you shouldn't lie anyway, but it's like this is somebody who's going to know it immediately is really what I'm trying to say. Okay, that's all I mean. So, all right. This could also be somebody who's maybe asking you something, or maybe this is you to somebody else. Okay, there might be somebody here who has an inner belief or something like that, and they're like, oh, dude, they know about this, and you know, I don't want to, I don't know, something like I don't want them to know, or what, something about that. Okay, that kind of stuff. I don't know. It seems to be very much like, hey, let's reveal this. Let's be honest, almost like an open book type of situation, as opposed to like trying to like manipulate a situation, or like kind of like using like your words in a way that it's like, oh, I'm going to get one over on somebody. I just feel like this is maybe this could be somebody who thinks things to death, and therefore they're like, again, like hard to get one over by, or I don't know, something like that. So, all right. I'm also getting green tape off of that, okay? So I know that's probably the most random thing I've ever said, ever. But I'm getting green tape off of that as well. So, all right, let's see. You guys have the Eight of Swords, then you have it with the King of Pentacles here. This is showing up for the possible issue. So really interesting. I do think that there is maybe closed-minded thinking, or that there is something here where you're feeling stifled, even though you feel like you have enough resources or something like that, okay? That's what I'm feeling. I wonder if there's something here that maybe you're feeling like you're trapped into something. Okay, so I'm getting feeling like victimized by your own belief system, okay, that kind of thing. All right, that might be something here, or feeling trapped by some tradition of some sort, or I don't know, something like that. Okay, that kind of situation. I also think that there maybe is something here where it's like, I want to say a difference of opinions, or a difference of like backgrounds, or something like that. Like, so, like, you know, one person kind of has like this perspective on something, and somebody else has another one, that kind of stuff. Okay, that could possibly be something here. I got to tell you, I'm almost getting like political references here. I really don't like putting politics in my readings, because I don't think that needs to be in a tarot reading. It's just, I don't think so. All right, but I am getting like that kind of energy. So, all right, almost wants like indoctrinated. Okay, this is, I don't know what's going on, but all right, let's keep going here. It's snowing. I don't know why I said that, but it is snowing, just in case you wanted to know. I don't know why I said that. Sorry. All right. So you have the Page of Wands, and this is showing up as what to do. So guys, there really is something about like, hey, you're allowed to have fun with something, or you're allowed to kind of like maybe do something that is like that like you personally really want to like reveal, want to do, whatever the heck it is, that kind of stuff. There's something about that. Like, I almost want to say now you have free access. Like, I don't know what that means. I mean, I know what that means, but I don't know what it means like in, you know, in this situation. But I do want to say that it's like, okay, well, now you have free access, or now you're allowed to, or something like that. I don't know if you felt like somebody was gatekeeping something here. Maybe, I don't know, possibly could be, but it does feel like, I want to say there's like a burst of freedom, or a burst of something here. So I kind of feel like that's part of what to do, is, you know, maybe thinking of something new, or doing something kind of like spur of the moment. You know, for some of you guys, maybe you're feeling kind of like, God, we do this all the time, or this is the, like, I'm stuck in the same friggin' routine, like that kind of stuff. You know, that could be part of whatever this is. All right, that kind of stuff. If that's the case, I mean, definitely Page of Wands, a little bit of an adventure, that kind of stuff. Okay, maybe even leading to some sort of discovery of some sort, that kind of thing. I almost feel like you are already anticipating that in some way. So, all right, you have the Knight of Swords, and sorry, I'm also getting you guys being like, where are they? Where is this? Or wait, like, to the point that you've waited so much, you're like, what the heck? Like, shouldn't this be here now, or something like that? So, all right, you have the Knight of Swords, and this is showing up as what to avoid. I wouldn't make like quick decisions, or even, I don't even know if this is a decision, really. I feel like this is more so like avoid saying something that like I want to say that you might like regret later, or something that's going to be like used against you later. That sounds really like legal based. Okay, that I'm not a lawyer. I don't know what I am. I'm not sure. I don't know. But all right. So, okay. Yeah, I feel like there is definitely something about, not feeling like you have to maybe rush a particular thing here, okay? That kind of stuff. And I also got to tell you, maybe there's something here where you might be feeling like you have to like convince somebody of something. I don't think you have to, okay? Certainly not. So that might be also something. It's like you don't have to convince everybody, or you don't even have to, you don't like it's like, it's okay. Like you don't have to convince somebody of something. That's almost what I feel. All right. So you have the King of Pentacles, and then you have it with the Six of Cups here. This is showing up as your opportunity. I don't know. This feels, again, there's something about reviewing something or going back over something, that kind of stuff. I will also say there might be something here where I wonder if you're able to share finances, share something here with somebody else, okay, that kind of stuff. Or even having, for some of you guys, I swear to God, this whole like Three of Wands, High Priestess in the air of your feelings, again, maybe feeling like this is going to happen, that kind of stuff. It, you know, I got to tell you, Capricorn, it's almost, I'm almost getting this feeling of like, don't get your hopes up, but like in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of stuff. Like there's something to be really like, you can feel it in the air that there's something like really, I want to say like cool, or you really wanted it or something like that. I wonder if you felt like it was out of reach, but I feel like it's right there. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Like, I mean, I'm really, really feeling that. So that's exciting. I think there's maybe something you can, again, share with somebody else, or this is just like, maybe having something come back to you that was like a mainstay in your life, that kind of stuff. All right. But I gotta tell you, I feel like this is like a good thing. I feel like there's a return of something, or a return of stability, or I don't know, something like that. Okay. Maybe even a financial return for some of you guys, you know? All right. Okay. I wonder if you have like an errand that you've been putting off, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's my life, actually. That's my complete, that's my entire life is putting stuff off. So, all right. So let's see. You guys have the Ace of Wands, and this is showing up as what to do. So yes, I'm telling you, there is something to be excited for here, but I do wonder if this is like, again, like, I don't want to say like, don't get your hopes up, but I kind of want to say that, but it's like, but I secretly think you should have your hopes up, because it's like, I don't know, I just feel like there's something exciting. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if it's, and the reason why I don't think it's a surprise is because I think you intuitively feel this. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm feeling here, okay? That kind, you know what it feels like? It's almost like pretend you have like a surprise party and you can feel that energy coming, but you're like, yeah, but I don't want to let everyone know that I know about it, that kind of thing. That's the energy I'm picking up here, okay? So, all right, let's see. You guys have the Page of Cups, and this is showing up as what to avoid. Maybe it's avoiding letting somebody know that you're like aware of something, or letting somebody know like, hey, I kind of like, I know that, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I know this is happening. There's something like that. Okay. I would also say there's something here to avoid in the sense of like, don't think something is completely impossible. All right. I don't think that is what we're doing at all. Okay. Again, I feel like this is super hopeful. All right. I really do. It's pretty exciting, actually. So, all right, let's, oh, we already did that was, okay, well, there we go, Capricorn. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope this reading was helpful and made sense, all that kind of stuff. If not, you could check your other placements. Otherwise, I will see you guys back for your next one. Thank you. Bye.